Wow, what is up, guys? Welcome to another video and the first part of our 1.8 scale build of Kitt, which is going to be very cool. There's quite a few of these videos sort of floating around on the internet at the moment, building this from part 1 to the final part, but we're going to be a little bit different on this channel. Yes, we are going to build it in stages, but once we finish, we are going to be doing some visual effects stuff with this model, which is very, very cool. We're going to be doing some photography and we're going to be doing some animation work with this car. So this is going to be absolutely awesome. So I thought, let's just unbox it on camera so you see what you're getting, and sort of go from there. Now, little disclaimer, I do have Parkinson's, so yeah, if I'm a bit shaky in the video, that's exactly why, the reason why. So I'm just going to take the bits out individually and we're going to have a look at these bits as we get along. So I'm going to take the parts out and take the booklets out and take all the bits and pieces out so we can go through it. We've got our invoice there, which is great. So this is stage 1, obviously stage 1 of the kit build. So should be really, really cool. So make sure that's right way around, shall I say? Okay, so the journey begins here. Night Rider. We've got some details drawing. Dear modeler, welcome to the fan home. Blah blah blah. Pretty good. We'll put that on the side, and this is a little leaflet, probably, yeah, it's about everything else they do. Obviously this is not going to be the first model we build with fan home, so we're going to be building quite a few of these models, which is going to be cool. The next one I'm looking at is the Mark III here, Iron Man model is what I've been looking at. So cool. So we have 2 booklets for part 1. This basically gives you information about the car, obviously kits, special features, kit stylish black 2-door sports car. Gives you a little bit of information about the show. I do apologise if you hear any noise in the background, guys. My kid is playing Roblox in the other room. And obviously we've got our build instructions here, which I'm going to be trying to do myself now. I've got a good feeling we might need some pliers for this, but we'll sort of have a look, see if we can sort of bend it without the pliers, because I do know there's a bend there. So this is the instruction manuals. I've never done anything like this before in my life, guys, so I don't know how it's going to sort of turn out, but it's sort of set a challenge for myself, being a Parkinson sufferer. And hopefully we can get this done together. So step 2, I will assume, is some bits and pieces about the show as well. David Hasselhoff, it's all little information about the show, and obviously this is the stage 2 build where we got the front scanner, so on and so on. So we'll be doing that in part 2 of this video once the scanner stuff starts to arrive, which is very cool. So I'm sort of going to put that in the background, and we're going to, oh, we've got the scanner. Oh, it's come with a scanner as well. That's pretty awesome. So I've got 2 of the packages that have turned up, because normally it would just come with this. This is part 1, but they've obviously sent me part 2 as well, which is awesome. So that, obviously, this part 2, we will definitely build in a second episode. Obviously, it's going to take me a little bit of time, guys, because, like I said, I do have Parkinson's. So, yeah. But by the looks of it, this is actually going to be quite a big model, because this top bit, I mean, that's my hand. I've got quite big hands. And my whole hand fits on top of that that top cover. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get myself a little bowl, something I never did. So I'm just going to get myself this little bowl here. so I can sort of put my screws in, and we'll sort of go from there. So and my little parts. So I'm just going to put any little parts out of here in this bowl, and we'll go from there. Right, so let's get cracking. Let's open this up. So I'm going to do this from the back way, and let's just open it up. Rip it open. I've got a bin right next to me, so I can put all the odds and sods, all the rubbish inside. And obviously I'll explain to you guys what the materials sort of are like, just in case you sort of want to do it yourself, but it's pretty awesome. Very heavy. I'm not going to lie to you, it is heavy. It's a heavy piece of kit. Heavy piece of kit. Do you like what I did there? I'm just going to put this to one side, and then obviously we've got the inner part of this. This is like a sort of plastic in general, so I'm just going to put that there. And then we've got the top cover, which obviously is gloss. That is proper metal. That is seriously, that's weighty. That's real metal. I'm a bit concerned because of the sort of the hand marks on it, but it's sort of, all this stuff should come off, hopefully, with a microfiber cloth like we're using, and give it a sort of bit of a polish up. Hopefully this is not, but that actually weighs quite a bit. We've got some scuff marks down here, which I'm a bit concerned about, because obviously I don't want that sort of appearing on the model. So there must be a way in order to, these corners are very sharp, very sharp. So let me get sort of like a bit of cloth here. So I might have to figure out, give that sort of clean up first. So I'm just going to get these little bits and sort of put them in my sort of side cup right here, so I don't lose anything. All these parts feel messy. And this bit, and this bit, that's the bit that you've got to bend. Get a screwdriver with it, which is pretty cool. I have got a iFixit kit coming, so that should be cool. Some really little bits in here. So let's put that in there. That in there. And then obviously we've got our sets of screws, which are all sort of numbered individually. So I'm sort of going to get rid of that plastic bit and put it over here, and sort of going to have a look at this this plate, which I'm a bit concerned about because it's got a mark down here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some flash cleaner and see if I can, because obviously when you're building it, you know, it's going to get more and more fragile. Even though this top bit, this what do you call it? This hub, what do you call it? Bonnet, that's the one. Is pretty meaty. Sort of want it to be rather sort of shiny, so I'm a bit upset about that scuff mark down there, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just using a microfiber cloth here to polish it up so we can get the build underway, and that looks a little bit better, but you can still sort of, I don't know if you can see that on camera, just that bit there is a bit scuffed there, which I'm a bit disappointed about really, but hey ho, that's life. So I'm just having a look at this bit, and then we're going to go into our part one and try and get this built. this first bit built. Okay, so it's step 1. It says I've got to bend this piece. So this piece looks really fragile. So I'm just going to use this bit here. To sort of bend it up. Yep, this sort of says bend up like that. So that's sort of bent up. And then this bit will go in this hole here somewhere. So that will go in there by the looks of it. So try and put that in and bend it in shape inside the actual model itself. I'll just use the bonnet. Yeah, I do recommend that you use a towel or something when you're building this, because all this is quite shiny. This is all solid metal, so we've got AP screws, so which will be these, which are very small. So let's sort of open this up and put this somewhere. I actually didn't think I'll be getting the scanner as well today, because I do know that's part 2. I'm quite happy I've got that actually. Okay, so I've got one hole here. Right, so guys, like I said, I do have Parkinson's. Early stages, so this might take me a bit of time to put this in, but I think this was more like a really big challenge for me to try and do this myself, and you know, from start to finish, to in essence give myself a bit of confidence. Looking good, guys. It's like doing surgery, this for me. Okay, that's the first one in. Hey! First screw in. I'm very proud of myself. I've got to find the hole for this. Right, so I've got an iFixit toolkit on the way, but obviously I was actually hoping that the iFixit toolkit would get here before this, but even though this has taken a bit of time to arrive, I'm not going to lie, it's taken nearly 3.5 weeks for this to turn up from order. But I'm quite happy because I've got, you know, I've got both two sets, so two parts that have turned up, because I actually thought, you know, I'd have to do this and then wait for part 2 for this other one to arrive. So now I could sort of get, you know, part 1 of this video out and then part 2 of this video out quicker than I thought. So right, that's that done. Okay. Now I'm gonna put the centre screw in. And try and bend that into shape so that looks. And I see someone do this and they use pliers, but it doesn't mention anything about pliers in the instructions, so I'm not going to use anything in the instructions that it doesn't recommend me to use. So right, so next bit is this bit here, this little bit here, which goes it's quite self-explanatory actually. It's just sticks in there like that. So that little bit there, that looks like it's going to be the latch for the bonnet. So right, we've got that in. So now we're on page 2. Woohoo! So we've got, looks like this little piece, which goes, just having a look now, on here by the looks of it. I think it goes on here. So I think it goes there and it gets screwed. Yeah, so that goes that way. Then I would say it gets screwed in from the bottom there by the looks of it. So I'm just having a look just to make sure I sort of get it right. So yeah, that goes, that hook there. So it looks like we've got this little latch in, so that's obviously part of the latch for the bonnet. So now we're going to put in this plate, which by the looks of it, I'm just going to have a look here, will go over the top of this. Okay, that's it. I am concerned about this bit here. I might have to try and, I don't know what to buy for that bit there. I have to ask the wife because she's pretty awesome when it comes to cleaning stuff. So I might have to ask her what's what on that. Right, I finally got that little piece in, which took me the best part of nearly 40 minutes to get that screwed in. Just this little bit here. 40 minutes. Can you Adam and Eve it? I just hope I've got it in the right way, because if I haven't, it's just going to be one of them things. So that part is done. That top bonnet part is done. So what we might do as a little treat, we might give part 2 a go. One being there, so 1B, 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 1B. Yeah, that looks like it's the top of that hood is actually finished. It's quite incredible actually to see how much actually goes into sort of putting just one bit here. So right, so that looks like it's done. So I'm just going to give that a bit of a polish up, because it is all it's a solid metal. Which is cool. I just hope I've got this section done correctly here. If not, then we can always go back to it at a later date and sort of rectify sort of anything that we've got wrong. So I am going to pull out book 2. And we are going to get the front bit done with the front light and scanner. So I'm just going to put the bumper, or should I say the bonnet, to one side. And we're going to get the front bit out, which is building this part here, which is very cool. Still got some screws left there, as you can see, in there. So I'm just going to sort of kick them to one side so we don't get things messed up. So let's just have a look what we've got. Just look at the book here, what we've got. So we've got the front, as you can see here, it's got the front scanner. I do know that the scanner that is going into this is electric, is battery operated. So this looks like quite a bit of a build at the moment. So this will go over here, that will go over here, and then obviously in the next issue, should I say, we'll be putting in the actual light, the electronic light for the car. So let's give this a go. Open this up, make sure I get everything in the right order. And the quality of this is unreal. So this front scanner is all metal as well. The quality of this is actually frightening. So I'm going to put this on the side, and then I'm just going to use this little pot to once again put all the screws in and the parts in. Now the one thing that I might get sort of like a little bit confused over is the lights, without sounding too thick, because they're all in, you can see here, they're all in sort of sections. So it looks like you've got these bits which sort of connect to these bits with screws. So is that correct? So we're going to have to look at these in detail and see what's what. Oh, we've got the caps as well. So I want to make sure I don't lose any of these. Small pieces there, really small pieces. These are obviously the light caps. And by the looks of it, yep, there's another one there, 3. Make sure these are all out. So that goes like that. Now the thing with these are all got to be screwed in with APs. So let's sort of have a look for the AP screws, which is these ones here, the AP screws here. So sort of that goes in like that, by the looks of it. Let's sort of test one out first and sort of see where we go with it. And this has got 1, 2, and the bottom's got 1, 2 as well, which probably will attach, because these are where the lights are going to go. So sorry about the helicopter in the background. Right, so let's get this here. Let's look inside here, and then this bit here. Right, I've finally got that bit in, guys. This bit here. So I'm just going to sort of spin it around now. So this should spin around now, hopefully. Okay, so let's get the scanner in. The most famous part of Kitty Kitty Kitty. So this is where it starts looking like Kit now. So these go with the GMs, so we need 2 of these, and then we're screwing to there. Okay, so this bit here is going to be connected to that bit, and that's like a lock. Right, a lock for what? I don't really know. But this is the bit which is going to drive me up the wall because it's so finicky. As you can see there, you've got the lights now. So you've got these set of lights, and as you can see, they've got the holes in them, and this is where the electronics are going to go. So I reckon in the next part, we're going to have this side turn up, which makes sense. Just got to get this little bit in now, which is going to drive me up the wall because it's very finicky. So I'll probably pause it here and get that little bit in, and then we'll continue.